reached the end of our time, but it'll hang out for a little while.
Yeah, my question really comes down to...
I'm sorry, name and affiliation.
Excuse me, my name is David Hughes, and I'm freelance in the Internet of Things space, innovation space, entrepreneurial space here in Japan. And the things that you've mentioned as being handicaps to Japan getting back on the right track economically and in the world community, those are things that have been around for 25 years. In the late 80s and early 90s, Japan was talking about internationalization, how to revamp the educational system, improve the English skills, and very little has progressed in those 25 years. So the problems are known, the problems with stimulating innovation, stimulating entrepreneurialism, venture businesses, those problems are not, there's nothing new about them. You're a hero to me and my family. I'm from Nagoya, my family's from Nagoya, so we have a lot of respect, but what we have respect most for is not what you've invented, but your willingness to fight back and not let shogunai be a part of the discussion. But right now, shogunai pervades Japan's education system, the financial system, the entrepreneurial community. What do you think is the revolutionary step or the linchpin to creating change, because evolution is not leading to the changes necessary to help Japan progress? What's the revolutionary step forward? It's not government. It's probably not large corporations. What is that one thing that's going to help Japan move forward?
Oh, yeah. Good question. I think no way. I think I always recommend Japan go to the bottom of the economy, and then they can revolutionary change everything. Like just after World War II, they changed everything because Japan collapsed. So I think Japan has first collapsed economically. Japanese economy first is something like this now, and the salaryman's salary is going down, you know. Still, Japanese somebody complained to the Japanese government. Japanese people are very, very quiet, conservative. So I think the salaryman's salary almost becomes zero, and Japanese economy collapse. In just case, like after world, they change everything. I think Japanese people are very, very, patient, conservative. That's a problem, In the United States, China, everything, something changed, everyone complain immediately, Korea say, I always find it. Japanese people are very quiet, and, that's a problem. So I think until Japanese economy collapse, no change happen.
Let's find another path.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris?
Good morning, Professor, and congratulations on your breakthrough, which will certainly be significant from now on around the world. I would also like to ask... Oh, sorry. Chris Pitts. I'm an associate member of the club, and I teach at Kyoitsu Women's University. I would like also to ask you a personal question. In your past, studying science and doing the work that led to your breakthrough, what percentage of your motivation was the rewards that were potentially there if you were successful, for example, the Nobel Prize, promotion, money? And what proportion of your motivation was simply the joy of doing science, researching, experimenting, collaborating with other scientists?
Yeah, so basically in '79, I joined my former company after graduation from university. So for past 10 years, motivation is just, solve the problem. I like solve the problem. So research is like solving the problem, no? Always after solving this next problem, that is regular. So first 10 years regular. And 10 years later, I went to University of Florida for 1 year as a visiting researcher. So at that time, I had no PhD degree, or the master degree. So at the University of Florida, I had to work together with a PhD student. So all PhD students asked me, do you have PhD degree? I said no. And they asked me, have you published any scientific paper? I said zero. No. So they treated me like an engineer, a technician. So in the United States, if a scientist has no PhD degree, all people are technician. Technician is behind the scene. They help the scientists to get the experimental result, and their name appears on the paper. Their name not appear pattern, and their salary is almost 30 or 40% of the science. It's very small salary. So they did me technician. So 1 year later, I came back. So I thought, oh, PhD is very important. So my dream became to get a PhD degree. So after in 89, I came back. After that, my research incentive became to get a PhD degree. So at that time in Japan, my publishing at least 5 scientific paper, we could get a PhD degree. It's called a paper degree. So my dream became publishing paper. So that is for the point. So I started Blu-ray research. My research incentive is publishing paper. So that's what I mean. Yeah, incentive.
The rest is history. Okay, we do have to wrap up. We've gone past a little bit past our time. I have one little clarification, which I should have made at the beginning, and that has to do with the description of his work that was in the notice that was sent out. Due to some changes that were introduced, there's a slight error in that if you read that notice that is on our website, it says that Akasaki and Amano, working together at Nagoya University in 1993, produced an LED emitting very bright, very blue light. This is not actually correct. The Akasaki and Amano did work. They did produce a blue LED, but it was very dim. It was our guest, Nakamura, who made the breakthrough in 1993, producing an LED emitting very bright, very blue light. So if you write up something from this press conference, check the history, and don't rely on what's on our website.
Yes, good point. Yeah, don't refer to Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, Wikipedia is controlled by bad guy for me, I don't know, some bad guy intentionally changed my Wikipedia, especially in Japan. US also now they're trying to change my Wikipedia, somebody is working to write a bad thing on my Wikipedia. Wikipedia is changed by anybody, so that's bad. So please, you could point, oh my God, I have a lot of problems in Japan, because I have a lot of enemies in Japan.
Okay, and with that, I would like to thank our guest for coming this afternoon. For coming this morning, I should say, and as we usually do, I'd like to give you a 1-year honorary membership to the Foreign Correspondence Club of Japan. Please come back.